guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, my name is Margaret and I'm a homeschooling mom to a 10-year-old boy who is in 5th grade. So in today's video, I am going to be talking a little bit about God Made the World from Generations. Now, this is our very first year using Generations, and let me just tell you, I really love how good this curriculum is laid out. It is an open to go. You don't have to prep anything. The schedule in the book is laid out for you. And when I say laid out for you, it really is. You do not have to make any adjustments, add things, or that sort of thing. It is all done for you as long as you want to follow the schedule. It is easy. Same with the worksheets, they are all there. It's very direct. It tells you. It is very easy. I am actually going to be doing a flip through for the textbook and also the student workbook. And then at the end of the video, I'm going to tell you what my personal thoughts are, how my son feels about using this curriculum, and just plain how do we like it and can we consider using it for another year. I just want to add that this is our first year using Generations, so just bear with me when we do the flip through. When I did order, I ended up getting the subject set for every subject. Here we start with the table of contents. You could go ahead and pause. Me and my son are enjoying everything that we are learning so far in each chapter. We aren't halfway through, but it's okay. So next here, they got notes for the parent and teacher. You can just go ahead and read it through. It's a few pages long here. Then we start here with chapter 1. God works are all inspiring. This is very Bible-based. I would say very more than Apologia. The pictures are very beautiful. Now, I would say to read it with your child so that way they could understand it honestly. But that is your opinion. We do it together just in case there's words that he doesn't understand, that sort of thing. I would say it is on grade level in my opinion. We do enjoy it. We did have to pause a few times. Then here we have like faith lessons, and there are times that you could go ahead and look up videos from their website. Then I'm just going to go ahead and flip through so that way you could get a general idea of what you are getting if you do decide to get this series. Next, I am going to be showing you the workbook. Now, I pick and choose what I use for the workbook, but just to give you a general idea, in the beginning, what you're going to do is you're going to tell you how the workbook works, grading, projects, everything's going to be there. Then here, you are going to have a schedule. It's kind of like master books. And I love that it gives you the schedule to follow along. Now here, I am just going to go here and show you. So you would read what pages, and then you would go ahead and answer these questions. It is pretty easy. And then this would be considered worksheet A. And then you are going to go to the next one, which is worksheet B. Same thing. Pretty easy questions. And then here we have worksheet C. Same thing, answering the questions, and worksheet D. And then that would be a week's worth of lessons, and that's pretty much it. Now that I gave you a flip through of what the inside looks like, I am going to go ahead and give you my thoughts and my son's thoughts, and will we consider using this for next year or just any other year. First, let me just say really quick that I forgot to add. In the back here, you're going to get an answer key. So this is used not only as a student guide, but this also uses as a teacher's guide. So in the back, you're going to get an answer key. I end up taking the answer key out of this one, the history one, and then the reading one. I just took it all apart because my son has the Trapper Keeper, so I kind of do it like that. It just makes it a little easier on us, so that's how we personally do it. In the front, you also do have the schedule. It goes ahead and has, just like the textbook, read for the parent and teacher, how it works. Like you'll have your lesson schedule. I'm just reading here. The comprehension, questions, scripture, memory, exercises, spiritual life application, special science projects, and then the answer key, which I mentioned. And it's just good for you to go ahead and read through it before you start it, just so you could get an idea how this all works. Now, let me just say, when we first started this, it was hard for us to adapt to it. And the only reason why is because we were used to unit studies, like Charlotte Mason style, that sort of thing. And this is more, not saying like it's like a backup, but it's more, in my opinion, a more traditional. So that's why it was a little hard to adjust to it. Now, when I asked my son on how he liked it, I had to ask him like more in detail because he kept saying it's really good. And before I had actually gotten this, when we were making curriculum purchases and that sort of thing, I asked him like what he was looking for a curriculum, like what he was into, that sort of thing, so I could get a general idea, because we kind of like changed what we used last year on something. So his first request was actually he wanted more Bible, and like we were doing a little apologia, but he wanted more. And in my opinion, I thought the apologia was enough with the Bible, but no, he wanted more. And I actually found this from Manny, the homemade homeschooler, and let me tell you, when I first seen her curriculum review and she did like what she thought about it, I was in love. I really was. I loved the pictures. I loved how it looked on the inside. Like, I really thought it was the most beautiful curriculum that I've ever seen. It actually compares to Snodgrass history, and that's another one that I absolutely love. But of course, the price tag was a little much that I wanted to pay, and I was trying to keep it on like a smaller budget, but this came pretty close between the massive books and the Snodgrass that we have used and we liked. The only thing was the massive books worksheets we did not like at all. We didn't enjoy it at all. I tried to switch it up a little bit, and still we didn't care for the master books. So when my son said that this was good, I asked like what did he like about it. So he says that when he goes ahead and reads the textbook here, that he understands it, that it gives enough information, but not to a point where he just felt overwhelmed. And for Nagras, he felt like it was a lot of reading. He felt that it was just so much information all at once. He felt like overwhelmed with that. So the fact that he said that this didn't feel overwhelmed and that he actually was able to understand it, it made me so happy. Now, when it came to the textbook, let me just say, I did not have him do all the pages. Sometimes we would skip some things. And it's not that because the textbook is not good. No, it is wonderful. It's just we had to adjust it to our needs, because in the beginning, like I said, I had to make adjustments because we weren't used to this type of style for history and science. So in the beginning, I just kind of pick and chose what we were doing. We were actually doing just the vocabulary at first. And if he was able to tell me a few sentences out loud on what he had just read, it was fine with me, okay? So I slowly decided to do the questions and that sort of thing. He said that the questions and the worksheets and everything is really fun. He likes the fact that he's able to go ahead and look in the dictionary and just look and be able to do the parts of speech and that sort of thing for the vocabulary. So I'm gonna go ahead and tell you what my personal thoughts are on it. First, let me just say, I love the fact that it is very Bible-based. I do not feel like the reading is overwhelmed. I'm going to give you an example. So when you do a lesson, like for example, we are on week 4, lesson 2, worksheet A. And right here, it'll tell you like, read pages 36 to 41. And I don't feel like that is a lie. I think that that is just the perfect amount, especially for my son. He's a good reader, everything. He reads a lot now. And so for the fact that it just gives it a right amount for you to read, I think that that is great. And then when you do like worksheet B, C, and D, you're not rereading it, but they do tell you to review it, like to go back and look. And I think that is good, just so to give the kids, like if they're ever preparing for a test and that sort of thing. And I feel like the questions are good. I do. I like that they include the faith lessons and spiritual, which when we went to Bible, it was basically just like reading the Bible and that sort of thing. Now that we switched to generations, we do a lot of Bible, which I love. And I love the fact that there is Bible readings in the curriculum as well. We do look them up sometimes, not always because there is a lot, but it is good. We feel that this is the perfect, well, I can't say perfect, but it is a great fit for us. We do enjoy it. Our one thing that we did lack last year was Bible. So the fact that we have it covered in all of our subjects, and we are actually doing Matthew and God's Big Story for level 5, and it is great. We really do like it. Another thing is, would I ever consider using this for another year? And I am going to have to say yes. I really do like it. It is very affordable. Now for them, they do these sales, I want to say at least once a month. I actually keep track, well, at least I try to keep track of their sales, and it sounds like their sales are usually like towards the end of the month, but sometimes I notice that it's like the beginning, middle sort of thing. But I do try to keep track of their sales, and just see like when would be a good time, especially their big sale is like around that Cyber Monday, and I'm really bummed that I didn't catch that sale. And it's bad because it would have saved me a lot of money, but it's okay because they do have a lot of sales. They are already really affordable, but
really do like it. It's crazy because it's our first year using it, and it's not even a whole full year, and we really do enjoy it. I am really hoping to go ahead and use this year. I am a curriculum junkie, but you know how that happens. But I'm like about 90% sure I do want to continue with Generation. Well, as of right now, that is all I have to say for God Made the World from Generations. I am planning to do the history, what we think about it, and I believe, and God's Big Story 5. Now, I do not, for level 5, I do not have the workbook like attached like how this one is, but I can show you inside of it as well, but that would be in another video that I am planning to do. I'm not sure when, but that is. So if you would like to go ahead and look out for that video, go ahead and subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. But until then time, I will go ahead and talk to you guys later. Bye.